welcome to episode something of the After School Hours podcast. I'm your co-host Bella, and I'm waiting for Zoe.
Hello.
Hey, dude. How are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah,
How are you?
not good.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
wrong?
Zoe, wait. I just told him for a bit. Okay, Zephyr, bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Okay. He sent the request, so I let him for a bit. He needs to go night-night, though. It's 11 p.m. Bella, you need to send my yearbook. Everyone needs to send my yearbook. I looked at it. You know how I told you, Zoe? I was gonna go home and look at it, and I looked at it, and I did not ask a lot of people.
I was
for my
totally gonna let
signature.
Zephyr stay if he wanted to.
No, it's okay. You always want to get out of the podcast. You
No!
guys want to go to
What
bed.
do you mean?
Fake. Ugh, I'm tired. But yeah, did you hear? I looked at my yearbook and the signatures, and I realized I did not ask a lot of people to sign. I'll go back on Monday.
Yeah.
I thought I did. I forgot. You want to do topics?
Hell
We got
yeah.
some topics. I wrote it. It's not on my laptop as usual, where I post the screenshot to Pinterest and then I open Pinterest on my laptop. I wrote it on an envelope
Woo!
because we're old-fashioned or something. Okay. Favorite body part? Go.
Back.
Why?
I think it looks nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like hands and thighs.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite musical note? Is this talking about like quarter note stuff, or like are you talking about like on the piano C?
Um,
I don't know. Probably quarter note stuff. In which case I like a dotted quarter note because it feels really good to like sing the dotted quarter note and then finish it with the eighth note, and it just
yes.
yes,
Yes.
it's heaven.
Yeah.
I feel like I've completed the cycle. And I'm like, da, da, da.
Crunchy.
Is there any dotted notes in Crunchy?
Oh yeah.
No, there's a lot of ties. I don't know if there's any dotted. You're pulling that out of your ass.
Jeez.
There's a lot of ties. And she's always like, you better, what's it? Oh my god, it's a word I know. Crescendo. You better crescendo.
Yeah.
Across the bar line and the ties.
I can't. I don't have that much breath.
No, that's
To
because
connect
it's a mass, though.
Connect 4 lines and make sure you crescendo.
Okay, but
Jeez.
also there's like, it's a mass, so there's a bunch of people. So what I do, Zoe, is I breathe and I come in and then I crescendo.
Yeah.
So like, once the note has started, did somebody say coochie? I don't think so.
Coochie
Oh,
pizza.
coochie. Crunchy feet.
We're annoying.
Describe your morning ritual. Okay, so I wake up to 6:40 a.m. alarm, usually 6:40. unless it's like Triumph. And it's The Climb from the Hannah Montana movie. And then I get up and I maybe go to the bathroom, but I bring my cup of water that's on my nightstand right here in front of me, and I go fill it up, and I put bread in the toaster oven, and sometimes I heat up tea. See, I have a problem with eating things. I didn't even think about the fact that I'm eating this envelope. Anyway, oh, and sometimes I go to the bathroom while I'm waiting for the toast to cook, or I'll like walk to my room and bring the filled water on the nightstand. And I'll go. Anyway, and then I usually have peanut butter toast. But sometimes I go through phases where I'm just eating granola because I feel much healthier eating granola as opposed to bread. Because bread is bad. And then I usually add like a banana or blueberries, and I eat my breakfast on my bed. Because there's only Hulu on, there's Hulu and YouTube on the TV, but also my brother's sleeping, so I just don't want the TV to be like too loud, so I just go to my room, close the door, and I watch usually YouTube videos on my phone. Sometimes I'll turn on my laptop and watch something on Netflix or Hulu, but not as much these days. I remember like freshman year, I'd like be watching Star Trek episodes in the mornings. That was lit. But it's just, sometimes you just get too caught up in it that like you're late for school because it's like 40-minute episodes. That's what most of my shows are. They're too long for like morning stuff. So that's why I usually watch YouTube videos. But long story short, I eat my breakfast on my bed, and then in some random order, I just brush my teeth, put on clothes, brush my hair, put on mascara, brush my eyebrows, and I'm done.
Nice. Alright, mine's based on time. Yeah. Okay. So I'll either wake up 2 days a week, I wake up at 6:30. 3 days a week, I wake up at 6:10 to take a shower. And then I immediately get dressed. Then I wash my face. And then I always have tea in the morning. And as I'm waiting for my tea to boil, I will make lunch. And then... Okay. And then I will eat breakfast. I try to eat more than one thing. Because if I just eat cereal, I'll be super hungry super quickly. But I try to eat like oatmeal and like a banana or like bagel. Most of the time it's banana because banana is easy. And then that's around like 6:40, 6:50. Then I also eat in my bed. And I watch YouTube videos. And it's like the same thing as you. Sometimes I watch Game of Thrones and then I get caught up in whatever. Then around 7:20 I will put on mascara, and that's it. And then I leave around 7:40.
I leave at 7:30.
Whoa, it's different on the weekends.
Oh yeah, I don't do anything on the weekend.
Yeah.
Except shower.
I don't even do that unless I'm going somewhere.
Something doesn't work. I think it's the odd number of days in a week. It's always where I have to shower, because I shower every other day, but that doesn't work because you shower Sunday night, and then Tuesday night, then Thursday night, then Saturday night. That changes the thing, because then you can't do Sunday night. So it's like, I'm going to admit here, I usually don't shower on Saturday. I just go back to do it Sunday night. So I'm usually dirtiest on the weekends. You know, for everyone who has invited me to a party on the weekend. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I'll break the cycle for a bit, for a thing on the weekend, but I'm dirtiest on the weekends. I'm dirtiest right now because I was supposed to take a shower last night and I did not. So, and also I ran around during conference this morning, handing out coffee or tea with a donut to every single music teacher,
Yeah.
and I was wearing a black t-shirt and it was kind of intense. But yeah.
I'm gonna go get my dinner really quick.
Yeah. It's 11 p.m. for him. Oh, also it is a Friday though, so Zephyr. But like, no, I get it. I'm freaking exhausted, so it just be like that. He needs sleep, Griffin. Oh yeah, and he works. Oh, poor you. Y'all freaking bully in the chat. You know what? I should just have this be private. This live stream should be private. None of y'all are invited anymore to this because you just freaking fight in the chat. Zephyr can't come to that unless he hasn't told me that he's going to be in town right now. Zephyr's been mean. Zephyr, you didn't say happy birthday to me. What the hell? I feel like Zephyr just secretly hates me. So.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, I'm really tired.
I am too. Ow. Alright. Do we have any more topics?
If you could have a horse of any color with one special ability, what would they be?
A horse of any color with one special ability.
Hmm?
Seafoam green with the ability to sing.
What is this, Percy Jackson? Seafoam green. Oh my god.
His eyes were seafoam green.
Oh my god. I don't know. Okay, I did really like every time I get to see that horse show that's on, like, I don't think it was PBS, but it was something. But, like, it was these cool girls with horses, and they might have gone to a private school. I really like that. So, like, I'd probably have a horse with, like, oh my god. I just threw the envelope and it went down the crack in between the wall and the nightstand. Okay, wait, no, there's one more topic after this, and I know what it is, because it's one word. Okay, anyway, okay. So it'd have highlights, and I'd probably do, like, black and, like, white highlights, and the special ability was, to heal. What is happening in the chat? What? This is why, Griffin, I don't put this freaking video on YouTube. I just get rid of it. Okay. The next topic. Death. That's the last one.
The bubonic plague is back. I just saw a thing. And it was like, doctors rushed to a scene where a couple on an airplane died from the bubonic plague. Well, that's fun.
Who give a shit? I don't give a shit. Safe about to sleep. Good night.
Isn't that like a preventable disease, no?
I love how you say that. I don't know,
Shut
man.
up.
I don't know. I don't think it was resolved. I just think a lot of people died. Like, Gutu, I just think a lot of people died. And then it just sort of went away. I don't
That's
know.
fair.
Did you just say ask
I said
them or
that's
Affleck?
fair. Ask him, bro.
Affleck. Oh my god. So how are you?
I'm pretty good. How was the rest of Coral Memories?
How was it?
Yeah.
It was okay.
So you win president?
No.
Did Stefan win?
No, he wasn't allowed to run because he's gonna be a junior next year. He won't be a senior.
Mmm.
Yeah. So anyway,
Did someone else run then?
yep. It wasn't like no one's president next year. Yeah, someone else won. So but yeah, I'm not feeling good today at all. It was a like okay start. It wasn't bad or anything. Like I enjoyed giving, all the music teachers gifts and the two potlucks, choir and piano. Um, do either of you have knees that look like baby faces? No, my knees look
No.
ugly. They don't look like baby faces. They look like men. Like it's a grown man on both my knees. And he's like trying to get out. And he's like, help me. Please set me free from this teenager's disgusting hairy legs. And I'm like, enjoy the ingrown hairs. Anyway, back to, yeah. I got a lot of phlegm also, which is gross. But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that was all fun and stuff, and circle time was interesting in choir. But I don't know, like, nothing was, like, specifically anything until, like, like Monkey Brain at the beginning of Coral Memories when you're still there. Like, it, like, just came out of nowhere. It was like, here I am, I'm anxiety, there's absolutely no reason for me to be here right now, but I'm just gonna give you the heebie-jeebies, and then it just, like, has affected my whole afternoon, and it feels really bad.
Sucks, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it's like, and it's funny, because, like, I was trying, like, in circle time, because, like, we got really deep. like, you don't know. Like, but,
Is that what he was talking about when he was like, now the song, I know what the song means to me? Or he said what that song means to him?
yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. And,
He got like really emotional and I
yeah.
was singing it. She like
But,
almost cried.
yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah, the circle time was something. Oh my god. But, um, I just sort of like, everything started to hit me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, what I was about to say was it was funny, like, during circle time, um, uh, wait, fuck, I lost my train of thought. It's funny, I said, like, it's gotten better, my anxiety and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and it has, but, like, then it just, like, hit me today, and I was like, but, yeah, it's just everything that, like, I thought I was okay with, just, like, came all of a sudden today,
Mm-hmm.
Friday, late afternoon, and I feel very exhausted, and it's weird. Like because like I like literally briefly told you like in the hallway, about a certain thing that was going to change, and I finally said, you know what, I'm okay with that. And then today it was like, uh, no, you're not. And like it's just like it is a big deal, and I guess my brain was like, hey Bella, like it's okay to like think about this stuff for a bit,
Mhm.
because it is just such, like, I mean, it's not a big deal, but like there are just so many things that are changing, and well, Core Memories is also really overwhelming with that
Mhm.
whole outcome, because it also brought up like uh I don't know, like I don't feel like I'm in control of my life, and I don't, mean that in a controlling way. I mean like I feel like I'm such a fool, and that, like I'm like Toby Flenderson in life, and I'm just like this bland background character that nobody cares about, and it's just wow. So, what a great end to this week.
Yeah.
Ah!
But tomorrow will be better, my guy.
You won't even be here.
I
Go to
know.
Target with me. No, I mean, have fun on a cabin or whatever it was. I forgot. That sounds fun. Oh my God, Miss German said that troops used to like hang out on Mount Lemon during the summer as like a reunion thing. I was like, why don't we do that anymore? What the hell? People started joking. They were like, oh, because of the fire. uh, a lot of today has made me feel like a reoccurring neutral good NPC in some like adventure. No, I'm like the Toby Flenderson NPC. Like I'm that guy who's like, "Hey there, fella, you want
Shut up,
some?"
Toby. Shut up.
Yeah. And it was just
Everybody
like
fucking hates Toby.
everyone just like buys that mod to like get rid of the Toby Flenderson NPC because like his dialogue is always so annoying, and he sends you on the worst quests ever. That's me. That, oh my God, wait. You know how you're doing a D&D musical?
Oh my god.
So
You're
like
so
I
right.
don't yeah, I need to be that NPC. I don't know if there's necessarily NPCs in D&D, but like, something I feel like there are like characters though, like in D&D that are like NPCs where they just are there for a bit,
Yeah.
right? Like, the dungeon master will say, "Oh, you guys run into this guy and he says this," and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, what? Okay. Um, but yeah, it'd be rough. It'd be rough. Oh my God.
It really do be like that.
Yeah. It'd be like that on a Friday night. Last Friday night.
Edit that out, please. Edit that out.
Edit that out. Monkey brain. Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast.
It's all bad
Oh.
here.
Oh, and then to top it all off, I really did watch the new Fruits Basket episode when I got home, and it's with the Hattori backstory, and it's so off. Like it's like it's not the worst. It's not like he didn't. Well, like it's definitely up there. Like he definitely went through like so much, but like.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm gonna explain it to you, cause whatever. So Toru is asked in the last episode by Hattori. He's like the family doctor for the Somas, to come to the estate and talk to him. And he sort of threatens her and is like, you know, I don't know, just says something and she's like scared, but not like inappropriately. He's just like, or you will lose um, everything, you know, or you will lose everything or something like that. And she's like, "Ah, okay." So she goes and she's like really nervous and he just basically, well, Momiji's there, so like she has like some support, but he basically is like, you know, uh, what's very surprising is that Akito hasn't like asked me to erase your memory, and I have a feeling that he's gonna use you. And listen, I need you to leave the Somas, forget them forever. And she's like, so he leaves because the door ring, the doorknob, whatever, doorbell, doorknob rings. And then Momiji's like telling her the backstory of Hattori a bit of it, and he's like, because she saw a picture of a woman on his desk, and she was so surprised, she like thought in her head like, oh, he seems like such a reserved person, you know, like he wouldn't like have like a girl on his desk or anything. And Momiji talks about the girl on the desk, and basically. Um, he had a girlfriend and that was her and her name was Kana and she was so nice and they were like madly in love and they went to Akito, the head of the household, to like ask if they could get married, which was sort of difficult because Hattori had the curse, but Kana did not. So she was slightly an outsider, but she was in the Soma family. Granted, they're not like cousins. It's like a big
Yeah.
Soma family. And so Akito, instead of accepting, he sort of pulls Kana's hair, and then Shigure's there trying to like pull things apart, and then he pushes Hattori or something into like a mirror, and then glass stabs Hattori's left eye, and it's permanently damaged, and Kana sees the whole thing, and in the background Akito's just yelling like, it's all your fault, this is all your fault, and like just like mentally like scarring this poor woman. And from then on she had just severe depression and blamed the whole thing on herself and wouldn't get better at all. So then guess what Hattori had to do? He had to erase her memory.
That's
And like
trash.
I I bawl because that, and like I've seen it before in the original anime and the manga, but like it's every time because it's like I love Hattori. Like Hattori is like the kind of person I feel like I'll probably end up with in my life, just because like he's that like I don't want to explain, but I love him like a lot. He's an amazing character, and yeah, and basically what happens, I'm telling you the whole episode basically. And Hattori comes back in and he hears Toru talking to Momiji and she's like, well, I just want to stay with Shigure and Soma and
I can't
Kyo
tell if
because
that's
they
me or
make
her.
me happy. And, you know, I don't care if Akito's using me because it'd be all worth it because, you know, she loves being with them and living with them. And he hears this and he comes in and Shigure is also there because Shigure is the one who knocked and he knew that something was up. And so then they're there and Hattori sort of apologizes. He's like, sorry, I didn't mean to distress you. And Shigure is like, you're being he's being over dramatic, but there's a whole, ooh. Uh, you're giving the whole plot of an episode. Oh my God. Blech. Hello?
Sorry, just lagging, so I left. You love it.
Okay. So, yeah, so And then basically, Shigure and the little boy.
Whoa.
Did you miss anything
What
that I
is
said? Did you miss anything that I said? Are you still lagging,
What?
boy? Hello?
This is all bad. It's a little bit.
You missed what I said? Okay, I can't hear you. Hello?
What?
Hello?
What did you say? Hello?
Did you miss anything that I said?
No.
Okay, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, or whatever it is. Oh,
I
God.
don't think so. It's still lag. Oh,
Mm.
nice.
So anyway,
I have
Momiji,
no idea what you just said.
I'm just going to keep talking. There's nothing else I can do. So anyway, Shigure and Momiji leave, and Hattori walks Toru back to like the front so like she can go home and stuff because it's like a big whole property
Oh
or
my
whatever.
god. Oh my god.
What? What? Monkey brain. Oh my god. Okay. Bella, are you white? Yes. Very.
I'm
Italian?
nothing.
Yes, but that's the only sort of spice I got. That sounds inappropriate, and I'm so sorry. I love being Italian. Um, I just mean spice in the cheesy way, not in an offensive way. Anyway. Can I just tell the story to myself? I'll just talk to myself the whole time. Why not? I'm. Meh. Oof, this eyebrow is so messed up recently. It's like all off. Not a good eyebrow. I don't know. I want to see if Zoe can connect.
What's
Hola!
happening?
What's popping?
Hi.
Can you hear now? You're lagging to me, but
I've been able to hear you, but okay. Yeah, because sometimes you'll and the god like oh my god, it's just terrible. It's alright.
Okay, so we're
Sorry.
just gonna tell the story. So they're walking back, and then she trips on a step, and he has to catch her, and because of the curse, he turns into his little animal thing. I don't want to tell you in case Aurelia happens to listen, even though Aurelia, you should not listen because this is an episode that you definitely have not seen. Anyway, and so then she freaks out and stuff, and it's similar to the way that Kana freaked out when she found out about his curse. And he has like a whole flashback that we see, and it's so heartbreaking, and like to see the progression of their relationship, and just how loving, and like when she found out, she like put like her hand on his cheek and was like, I understand why you didn't want to hug me now, and you know, I understand that it's you're afraid to tell someone, especially she says it's cockily, but like someone you love, and then like a single tear drops from Hattori, and he's like such a reserved man, and it's literally like ah, and then they kiss, I think. But wow, it's like so hard. Oh my God! And when he shows like he actually like so like there's like more in depth when he's like thinking about it and stuff, and like it's like they're sitting like outside in the snow. Oh my God! Well, first off, how they like first met and stuff, they were like, or like, well, not met, but like one of their first like interactions. She asked him, you know, what comes, or it's like, what happens after the snow melts? And he's like, water. And she's like, no, it's spring, silly. And that, oh my God, and okay, we'll get back to that, but that's already really cute. But anyway, back to the sad thing real quick. The sad thing though, like it's showing the scene where like they're in the snow, and she's like has her head down, and this is the depression after his eye got injured, and he's like holding on to her, and he's thinking about how this is like his fault, and um he'll have to stay the snow forever to give her her spring, you know? And so she's like saying like,
Mhm.
like touches his eye and is like, I this is all my fault. Like if we had never met, none of this would happen. And he then like erases her memory, and I was
That's whack.
And then, oh my God. But yeah, and then Toru freaking, so they're like after he reverts back to his normal form, they're like sitting on a bench or whatever, and Toru notices the snow, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's snowing, no wonder you're so cold. And he's like, so tell me, um, what 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 happens after the snow melts? She's like, let me think for a second. Why, spring, of course. Stop! Literally, oh my God. Like, and I don't ship Hattori and Toru because like she's meant for another, and she ends up with another. But wow, Hattori never gets a good ending. Like, to break it to you, I think I remember nothing happening to him in the manga. Like, he doesn't end up with
Woo!
someone else. Like, everyone else gets a happy ending except Hattori. And oh my God, but it did make it a little better because he said like, I'll forever be summer, I mean not summer, winter, and I'll be the snow, I'll never melt. And when Toru answers, why it's spring, of course, and she then says, it always has to melt so we can get spring, and like says it in a way where it's like, the snow will always melt and spring will always come. And I
Mhm.
was like, oh my God, Tori! Oh my God. I can't, like, this was such a rough episode, and this is just the beginning. This is the first of the rough episodes, because before that, it's just like a whole introduction, which is super cute, and I've loved all the episodes so far, but yeah, this is one of the juice. This is the juice I was talking about. It's like Aurelie. I'd be like, "Ooh, this is a juicy episode, Aurelie," and she's like, "Still haven't seen it." But she's busy. But she did promise she's gonna watch
Mhm.
Fruits Basket. Oh my God, Zooey Mama. Yeah.
Suey mama. And what a little white lies. Sorry, just stuck in my head for about 3 minutes.
uh,
so tired.
Mm.
God, I had a thing that I was gonna talk about, and now I forgot what it was.
Ah. Mm.
What the fuck? What a great podcast we have. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know what I want to do for Call Memories next year so I can literally sob?
What?
Time Adventure from the last episode of Adventure Time. Have you seen the last episode?
No.
What? Why?
I've only seen like seasons like 1 through 4.
Oh my God. It's so freaking good. It's okay, so Rebecca Sugar wrote it, so you know it's gonna be
Yes.
good. And
Yes.
she performed it at last year's Comic-Con and I just watched it this
Yeah.
afternoon.
Oh, I watched part of. Oh God. No, I think I watched it. Oh, it was so beautiful. She's so good.
I know, and John DiMaggio was crying, and I was
Yeah.
because like that's like there was so many years. Oh my God. And yeah, no, that song's so beautiful. When I first saw the episode come out, I was like, wow, like heaven, happening,
Happen.
And like the ending, oh my God, Zoe, like it's so rough because it's like, I mean, it's so good, but just like
Mhm.
it's so like up to interpretation that you're like, no, Finn Jake. Oh my God, I'm crying about Adventure Time right now. Oh my God. Yep, that was
I
rough.
think
That was rough.
I think I'll probably join you this summer and watch all of Star Kid musicals.
That'd be fun. Happen. Wow. A little bit to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And the great granddaughter is doing fine. Doing fine. Okay, I feel like.
Going up.
No, no, I was literally like dancing on that at Crawl Memories.
She
Oh my God.
brings me up. She lifts me up. Also, I enjoyed all of the songs on that soundtrack, but they were like the best song from Beatles, the best song from Beach Boys, the best song from a movie, Sixth Street. I don't think it's not my favorite song.
Which one's yours?
Beautiful Sea.
I don't listen to it that much anymore just because I saw that in beginning theater and it hurts to think about beginning theater. So, like, I'm so sad that that ruined it for me, but like it sort of did. Like, I still have it on some of my Spotify playlists, but like I stay away a little bit. Also, oh my God, I literally love Chris Fleming. Like, you need to watch Chris Fleming. Like, I don't know why you are not a fan of Chris Fleming. Like, he's literally the funniest person. Dumbo can agree. Chris Fleming. Chris Fleming is the funniest person on YouTube, the internet, Facebook, everything. I was like showing to Lula a bunch of videos like a couple weeks ago and filming TV, and like we were fucking dying. And like every time I watch Chris Fleming, like I die because he's just so like obscure, like it's like in the newest video. It's called Davis 2, and it's basically another promo for one of his tours. It's a small tour, and it's basically a joke where like this like sort of demon or whatever he owes because the demon gave him fuck a 2015 like, you know, what are videos called when they get really popular? I can't
Monetized.
remember. No, never mind. But it was really popular. So it was like a hit. I'm just gonna say hit, even though that's not right. But he gave him a 2015 hit YouTube video, which was the cleaning video that everyone's seen.
Yes.
So like, yeah, there's that whole thing. And friggin' one of the one-liners Davis says to Chris Fleming, he plays Davis, and he's like, this thing isn't street legal, you C-section. He's like, oh my god, what do you think this is, Italy? Because like there's like this like freaking motorbike that he's like, yeah, I like got a motorcycle license and everything. And then at the end of the video, he's like, hey, can you can you give me a ride home or something like that? And he's like, but you have a motorbike right there. And he's like, this isn't street legal, you C-section. What do you think this is, Italy? And I'm just like, and like it's not funny unless you see the friggin' video, but I swear to God, he's so like, stop, just freaking what? Oh my, I'm threatening people. It's time to sleep. It's time to stop. But I'm just saying, he's really funny. Hmm.
Everything hurts.
It's not like Filthy Frank.
The Chin sacrifices at all.
No.
Okay.
I watched those. And believe me, it's not the same.
I find it funny in one of his Pink Guy music videos. There's a line of, "We want Choji! We want Choji music!" And he's like, "Ha! Not gonna happen."
Oh my god.
Here he is. He's 5'8".
Okay.
Did you know that? He's tiny. He's as tall
Taller
as
than
Max.
me.
But he's as tall as Max.
Mm. He big.
To us, yes. Dude, I just want school to be over. I don't want to do finals.
Okay, do you remember your topic?
No,
Do you have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's time for night. Thank you guys. Oh my god. Whoa, I didn't know you changed the camera. Well, now you see part of my nightstand. Have a good night.